Good morning, precious. Mwah. 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 How you doing, baby? I had a whole bunch of change and just fell them. Fix it, Jesus. Ooh, it's cold, baby. Yes. Don't let my attire fool you. I'm trying to see what I got on. I'm about to go work out. Oh shit. How you doing, baby? You alright? Hey, Brandon. How you doing? Yeah, guys. Happy. What's today? What's today? Monday? 16. What day? Monday? It's Monday. Happy Monday, guys. How y'all doing? You alright? Did you make it through the weekend okay? Hey, what's going on with all the jacket? What's going on with the kegs? They all in a disarray? So how y'all feeling today? You alright? Yeah? Okay. We about to get it started. Welcome to Coffee and Conversation with your girl, Shakenya. Yeah, when you get a moment, go to that YouTube channel and hit subscribe. Yeah? I know. I feel pretty good today, though, y'all. I woke up. I was energetic. I don't know what this is. It ain't French vanilla. I'll tell you that. Here you go. Yeah, today, y'all, I wanted to talk to y'all because, you know, I'm always preaching that togetherness and family and keeping the kid with both parents, and it's always a way to make it work. And yeah, even if the parent has some issues, you're supposed to help them. I know I live in fairy tale land. That's what one of the parents told me. They said I live in fairy tale land. It ain't fairy tale to me because that's my real life. I actually construct this program on how I was raised. Yeah, I know. You wonder how so? Just everything about how I've learned, everything that I've learned, being a parent, some of the things from growing up as a child, I incorporate in our family meetings. Yeah, I do. So one thing I did want to talk to y'all about, if it ever comes a time where you have to remove a child from a parent, fix it, Jesus. I know. Oh my God. I know. Who wants to think of that? Who wants to think about their child growing up without without a mom or a dad? Right, that's the worst. That is the worst. Especially if a child loses a parent through death. It's the worst. Who wishes that on a child or will want that for a baby? So everything I tell y'all and preach to y'all is a way to just, if it's not death, it gotta be a way for y'all to work it out and raise that baby together. That baby has to have a healthy relationship with both of y'all. I preach that every day, don't I? Fix it, Jesus. But, that don't taste right. But we live in a real world. Things happen. People change. And sometimes there are circumstances where a child has to be removed. Yep. Whether you go through a CPS case or whether you deem it necessary to just keep your child. I don't know why this don't taste. It's the coffee. Brandon, my coffee ain't tasting too good this morning. Did you make it? Don't look at me like that, y'all. Did y'all see that look he gave me? That was not customer service, Brandon. You were supposed to came out from behind there like Miss Wardlaw. Let me check and see what the problem is. Let me taste this coffee, ma'am, and make sure. That's customer service, Brandon. I don't know what you doing. I'm going to call his manager. That's what I'm about. I'm about to call her because I got her on speed dial. I'm about to tell. Hey, Miss Lady. I didn't know you was over there. How you doing, baby? This coffee nasty. So, yeah. So, it comes a time where sometimes you You might have to remove a baby. Yep, I know. You might have to keep that baby from that other parent. They probably learning bad habits over there. This ain't even full. Fix it, Jesus. I'm about to lose it. I'm about to lose it. Y'all about to actually see me have a meltdown. It ain't right. That's right. I'm about to, wait a minute now. You on my side or you on Brandon's side?
I'm on your side.
Oh, because if you on my side, then yeah. But if you on Brandon's side, that means y'all about to lock me up because I'm about to knock everything down.
Well, I want to make sure it's right before we lock Brandon up.
Before he like yeah, DPD fighters in the house, yeah. Y'all are on Coffee and Conversation this morning, so say hello to my peoples. So yeah, we is in the house. So yeah, guys, if it comes a time where you have to remove a baby, make sure you do it in a proper fashion, because it ain't no rule book to it. I'm just going off of what I've learned when I worked for those organizations, and when we had to work closely with CPS, and we had times where we had to come in and provide services to help you keep your baby in the home. So it was a process, and it was steps that were taken before they just came in and like, give me your baby. Hand the baby over, lady. It was a process. They didn't just come in and take your baby. They actually helped. They tried to find services. They tried to provide resources. They brought other organizations such as mine in to help with things like that. So, with that being said, it's a process. And then the end result, the baby is always returned home in most cases. I know. Yep. The baby is normally returned in most cases. That's the end goal. That's the end goal. Yep, the goal is never to remove a child and keep the baby from the parents and the family. That is never the goal. In no organization that I been with. So I'm saying to you, since that was never the goal, that maybe you can implement that in your own life when it comes to your own children. So if it's a situation where you got to remove your child from the other parent, you don't want them to have no contact with them and their family, I will hope that you would go through a process. Like, for instance, if the baby came to you and said some things going on over there that they ain't too particularly happy about. That's it. That go the jaws of life, y'all. Look. That right there, I don't even play with that. Come on now, Brandon. Here. I don't even count the money all the way. Yeah. Don't. See? Y'all see how he do me? See how he do me? Yup. So, with that being said, if the baby come to you with a concern or come to you and tell you something ain't right over there with that house, something down happened, something down went down, whatever it is, and they come to you, if you don't like it or agree with it, you feel like it was bad, then your job is to call that parent and find out what was going on over there and hear their side of the story. And then after you hear their side of the story, if it's a bad habit or if it's something, I don't get no change, Brandon. Dang. All right, I'm out. Have a good day. So then, like for instance, if it's a bad habit or something, or if it's something that abuse or something that keeps happening every time that baby go over there, and then after you don't have this discussion that it keeps happening, then at that point I think you might want to restrict visitation to maybe supervised. Yeah, but I think you might want to switch to supervised. And that way you can monitor what goes on when that baby is around that other parent. Until it gets to a point where you feel comfortable enough for that baby to be the other parent supervised, I think you should try that first. Never just up and uproot that baby. Never just uproot that baby. That other parent needs to know the reasons why that child don't want to be with them and don't want to deal with them. And it is your job to ensure that. It's your job to make sure that if that child comes to you with a concern, that you let that other parent know and be aware of what's going on. It should never be too many. And today is random thoughts, guys. I was going to drive at a point, but I think the conversation might take me elsewhere. There should never be too many secrets between the child and the other parent or the parents. Everybody should pretty much know what's going on. It should never be too many don't tell your mama, don't tell your daddies. Should never be too many of those. Not too many secrets. Let's start off with that. Second of all, you should always have an open line of communication to be able to talk to that parent about whatever. So if that child does come to you with a concern, you should be able to call that parent, reach out to them, and let them know. Give that parent the opportunity to fix whatever the problem is. Give that parent the opportunity to take care of whatever that concern is. That's going to keep that relationship good and healthy with them and that child. Never just yank a child out. Go through the protocol. Then if it gets to a point where you have to remove a child and stop the child from going over, then do so. But make sure when you do that, you have proof. You have proof of whatever the allegations are against this other parent that caused you to take a child out of their life. And when I say take a child out of their life, meaning that they not encouraging the child to call you. They're not really doing too much to make sure you see that baby. They make it uncomfortable for you to come see the baby. You know, they always busy. They always doing something. Stuff like that. Make sure you have a reason for doing so. Make sure you have a reason for doing so. And don't let it linger and don't wait. If it's anything that, because if you're removing a child from a parent, that means there's some stuff going on. Like, it's something down happened. This baby down been touched upon. This baby down seen some stuff that they shouldn't have seen. This baby down been exposed to violence, like people, domestic violence or something. Like, you don't want a child to see a family. Because it's not just that one parent. It be the whole damn family that baby miss out on. If you gonna go that far to remove a child for something like that, don't let it fester and linger. Like, if you have some notion early on that something is not right, and that's the end result for you to remove the baby and keep that baby from that family, oh, fix it, Jesus. That's something you got to be on top of, like, right away. See, that's why in my situation, that's why I say it's only a few people that's dealing with what I'm dealing with, because in my situation, I got to use me an example, because I'm all I can talk about right now. Because the other stuff is usually typical that I come to y'all with that the other parents call me about. You know what I'm saying? It'd be pretty typical, but my situation is pretty, because my baby was living with me for 15 and a half years. Up under the same roof, same living situation. Me Monday through Friday, him on the weekend, 3.5 days. Ooh, 15. This just happened. It's been about a year and a half, almost 2 years at this. All this that I'm going through, and the birth of coffee and communication. So you telling me, because we don't see her, we don't have a relationship. She don't call. I don't talk to her. I ain't talked to her since that day. I ain't seen her since that day my dad was here and she came over, and I ain't talked to her since I got her car fixed. Because mind you, because remember when she came over, she didn't even speak to me. She didn't speak to me. She came in my house and didn't speak to me. I done knocked niggas out for coming in my house and not speaking to me. Because that's the most disrespectful thing you can ever do to anybody. You don't never walk into nobody's house and not speak. So if she don't never ever speak to me again, I'm good. And that's real talk. It's real talk. With that being said, you got to have proof, and it got to be steps taken. You can't just remove a child with no explanation, no nothing. And you very well, if it's something to the degree that you have to remove a child, don't let it fester. So my thing is, in my situation, for her to not see us and want to deal with us, and all this anger and hatred is built up with his camp, other people, you mean to tell me you allowed this baby to live in whatever those situations was, whatever the situation was and whatever the circumstances were for 15 years before you felt the need that she just had to be removed and had to be taken? It's a difference from where the baby stay. Where the baby stay. The issue come in that where that level of respect is not there. A baby can stay anywhere, but if that level of respect for the mother or the father is not in place and it's not instilled and it's not there, that's where the problem come in at. So please don't mistake a living situation. That's nothing. It's the level of respect and the treatment that you give that baby mama or that baby daddy. In the presence of that child, fix it, Jesus. So with that being said, it's a process, people. Yeah, don't just never take the baby away. Make sure that that other parent knows exactly why and what the concerns are that you have for this baby. And see how y'all can work together on fixing those concerns for the sake of that baby. And that's it, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel, Coffee and Conversation. Check me out every morning. I can't give you a time, but I usually come on about this time in the morning. And that's it, guys. I'm out. Enjoy your day. Ooh, did I miss anybody? Because I ain't even look at the waves and stuff. Fix it, Jesus. All right, y'all. I'm out. Mwah.